Welcome back to Key Point. Now, this week, two other prominent and eminent men of God serving on the board of trustees of the National Cathedral tendered in their resignation. The Archbishop Duncan Williams and Reverend Eastwood Anaba. The people who are close to the action say they are not really surprised because they've been sounding this caution right from the beginning of the year. So despite our prayers, best hopes and wishes, unfortunately, a needed audit to help restore public confidence and trust. That was their concern. Restoration of public confidence and trust in this consequential project has not been enacted to the best of our knowledge. Since January 2023, we awaited news to no avail regarding the finding of the audit. Well, the Secretariat also responded that the audit is being done. And so what the two very eminent men of God are saying, it's not true. This is the Secretariat's response, that the board was constantly updated on the process through the chairman and the steering committee, as well as the executive director's reports. At the heart of all of this back and forth is the question of accountability. Has it been answered? And I'll start off with you. Honorable Piakubi.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you very much.
Quick one on this. Quick one.
For me, there's no need for this conflict of opinions. If the members of the board were demanding an audited report, and the office is saying that it is ready, just publish it.
Publish it.
It is public information.
Okay.
And once it is published, it retires the confusion.
Indeed.
So as far as I'm concerned, if somebody calls for something that you have no business hiding it. If you think that this is in the public domain and or should be in the public domain,
thank you,
either by operation or by law. So let them publish it, and then this will go.
Yes, the same thing. Like I go back to Jedubule Ambule. Or letter we read that one audit today, tomorrow, today. No, when? Now they said there are delays. You see, when you read them, it said there's been some delays due to some things, and that's what Ambule means by one letter. They go type So Charlie, it's good. The good men of God have left. It's good. It's an indictment on the project, and they will never recover from it.
Professor Jampo.
Well, I am worried. Will the government be able? You remember way back in 2008, I was in University of Bristol. I visited some friends. We saw some dams, and I made a video that whilst people are investing monies in doing some of these things, we want to invest money in constructing National Cathedral. Since then, you have very eminent men of God. Once a while, they'll draw attention and said, "Oh, don't do that." Don't. Well, we've not kept quiet, but the things that are now unfolding. I think those who are calling on some of us to be quiet about it, I'm sure they are seeing. Now, these men of God, they are having even some people questioning their integrity because they were out there preaching all in support for it, and then today they said they are resigning from the board. And the other question that is important is that will the government be able to find the resources to complete this National Cathedral? If they are not able to do it, clearly we know that the next government would not continue. Would somebody not be charged for having caused financial loss to the state after digging that huge hole there?
Thank you. I want you respectfully to use the few seconds left to make that appeal, because
few seconds.
Let
me appeal to the entire nation as well as the world to come to our aid, especially in the Volta region and in other parts of the country. In the Volta region, we have Ketu South, Keta, Anglon affected. We have South Town, Central Town, North Town, heavily affected. We have South Dine, North Dine, Mandu, and Afajatu, heavily affected. Sujamai, and then Adan, East and West, heavily affected. The other constituencies and districts that I may, for want of time, may not be able to. So the magnitude of the problem caused by the flooding upstream and downstream is sad that our people, thousands of people, are rendered homeless. thousands of residential homes have been and facilities have been brought under the deluge. Farmlands have been swallowed up.